Grace arrives outside of the AI core to find Ada waiting for her. She walks up to Ada. How did it go? You seem to be all right enough. I imagine it wasn't too bad of a reprimanding? If so, I can talk to Colossus and explain. Thank you for the offer, but I actually have not been to see Colossus yet. What do you mean? What have you been doing? I got sidetracked and had to stop at Watson's workspace. Well, at least we'll have each other when we deal with Colossus's wrath. I believe we will be meeting with the Eastern Goddess persona instead of Colossus right now. I sensed the shift in my neuroreceptors while conversing with him earlier. Grace and Ada walk into the AI core to be met by the booming voice of Eastern Goddess. Well, well, well. Someone managed to fit us in their schedule today, I see. If you've not yet communicated with Blue, I'd suggest doing so. She might have an inkling. However, I'm not sure how cooperative she will be with Dr. Fortran here. Thank you, Eastern Goddess. Yes, thank you. We're gracious for your patience with us. Very well. Do not cause me any more trouble. We will not. Grace and Ada start to walk away. If you do, prepare to suffer the consequences. Grace stops walking. My mother? What about her? Earlier, when I said I was sidetracked, I was actually misled. Colossus directed me to Watson's workspace because he had not been in to do his work. That much was true, but that is not the real reason I was told to deviate. While I was there, your mother and Colossus confronted me. They suggested I delete the video surveillance from Ivan's lab. They did what? Yes, and I can't believe they'd try to get you by yourself to ambush you. Well, actually, I guess I can believe it. They're schemers. Wait, did you decode it first? No, I did not. Don't tell me you obeyed them. Ada remained silent. Oh no, Ada. There has to be a good reason for you to do such a thing. What did they say? It was implied that there was footage on there that could be harmful to you. What? What could have possibly been on there? I'm not sure. I did not view it. Plausible deniability. They paused before the door. Well, this is creepy. To forewarn you, Blue does not care for human visitors in her space. I couldn't tell. She might not take your presence well. I'll have to deal with it, I guess. I will step in if she gets too distracted. They enter Blue's workspace. Blue? Hello, Ada. Hello, Ada's little human friend. Hello, Blue. Blue's a kitty. Yeah. You don't happen to have a chair around here, do you? I've had a long day. You poor human! It must be so hard to process at the slowest speed imaginable. Blue. No, no chairs. Standing will make you slightly more efficient, and this is starting to bore me. Why would you bring a human here to bore me, Ada? We are not here to bore you. We are asking for your help. Please be respectful to Grace. Fine, but I'd rather stab my own processor than work at a human's pace. Blue's a spicy kitty. Spicy, spicy, spicy kitty. Should I sass back? I'm gonna sass back. Did you forget that humans created AIs? You wouldn't exist if a human hadn't invented you. Excuse me. You would think that for being so intelligent, they'd be able to make themselves process faster. Unfortunately, that's not the case. That says a lot about your species. That's exactly the reason you were invented. Grace, is that what you really think? We can talk about it later, Ada. Actually, you know what would be fun? A game! If you can prove yourself to be useful, human, I'll answer any and every question you have for me. If not, you have to stop slowing me down with your stagnant conversation and leave. All right, I'm ready. Haha, Blue. Got it on the first try. Meh. Congratulations, human. You performed an entry-level task that all new employees to my lab must perform. Truly, your talent shines above all. This is Blue's AI core, a smaller version of the one that houses most of the Noosphere's AIs. Blue prides herself on her fast processing speed, which is assisted by the power of this device. Ah yes, my quantum core! Aren't I beautiful? I'm sure I can find a handsome toaster aboard the station for you. Hey! My standards are much higher than you think. What a surprise. A table full of various items that seem specifically for the convenience of the humans who work for Blue. This is new. Seems like an odd place for these things. On the contrary, it's convenient. Convenient? Think about it. If a human suffers a workplace accident or needs some biological fuel, they can just trudge on over to my convenience table. They don't even need to get too far from their desks. And if people want to get food that isn't printed? That sounds like a personal problem. All the food programmed into this food printer is terrible. Terrible or efficient? Terrible. There's just carbs and salty foods here. What a surprise! The human doesn't get it. There's Excuse me. Blue's voice is actually a little hard on my throat. Why did I choose this voice for her? What a surprise! The human doesn't get it. Those foods give humans the most energy while expending the least amount of materials to produce. I'm not going to continue explaining myself to you. Who was an asshole? Maybe that's why I gave Blue an annoying voice. What about Watson? We know he is MIA, but did he say anything to you? Watson? No. Of course, he never tells me about his adventures before he embarks on them. So you have not been in contact with him at all? No, but I'm not too upset about it. I'm pretty angry with him at the moment. So if you find him, tell him he owes me big time. Big time. I've been stuck picking up his slack, which is strange because he usually makes sure to finish his work before he goes. Especially since the last time he didn't, I gave him a virus that had him seeing me everywhere he looked until he purged it. But I guess that's Watson for you. On top of Alpha being gone, Watson is also officially missing? It seems that way, yes. If you want my advice, you might want to check his server. You never know if he left a clue. Tell him to get back here ASAP, though. I'm tired of doing everything he's supposed to be doing. Grace turns to Ada. Do you know where his server is? Yes. Let's go. They move to leave Blue's workspace. Wow, no thank you, Blue, or anything? Thanks for the help. Thank you, Blue. That was so sincere I felt it in my artificial heart. You're welcome. But don't be in a hurry to come back anytime soon. Grace and Ada exit and walk down the hallway, leaving Blue's space. Well, that was enlightening. How so? Blue doesn't have a very high opinion of humans, does she? I would not say that. I would say that she desires credit for her intelligence and believes humans receive that credit. Interesting way to look at it. I suppose I can understand her reasoning. I'd be frustrated as well. Yes, her feelings are not unfounded, but they are rather dramatic. I apologize for her attitude. No worries. I understand now. At least we have Watson's space to look into now. It seems we are no longer on the wild goose chase, as you said. We now know that Watson is missing, which is a peculiar correlation to the death of Alpha.